nippy outside. Right, I've got my decorations. It's 2 weeks before Christmas, and can you believe I haven't even put them up yet? And I've got to make a cake. I've just been invited to a party, and I've been told I've got to do the desserts. Don't know how I'm going to manage it. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Right, let's see if we can make some trifles. I know, we're going to make a chocolate cake. That's it. Chocolate cake with chocolate chips, a nice bit of, maybe even some chocolate butter icing. Yeah, chocolate butter icing, chocolate chip cake. That's going to be a really, really nice warmer for Christmas. Let's put all this down and we'll get cooking. Right, let's get baking. I'm going to take my coat off, yeah? Easy, easy, Flash boy. Right, now this is a real simple cake mixture. I call it the devil's cake. 666. That's 6 ounces of sugar, 6 ounces of self-raising flour, 6 ounces of butter mixed in with the eggs. You can't get it wrong. It's a simple cake. Just add the cocoa powder and we've got a lovely devil's chocolate cake. Right, okay, now I think we're ready for this cake. Firstly, I'm going to put in the butter. It's 170 grams of butter, about 6 ounces. You have to cream the butter really well, which I'm going to do now. And then you have to add the sugar to it. So let me just do that. Not ready yet. Long way to go. Whoever said making cakes was easy? Whew, right, now I think we're finally there. It only took a few minutes, but that there is a nice lovely double clotted cream kind of consistency. Is exactly what you're looking for, I think. Now we're going to add the eggs. You've got to be careful here. You don't want them to curdle, so one at a time. Steady, Eddie. Right. We'll sieve a little bit of flour in there now. Self-raising flour. That's alright for a minute. The reason we add the flour in is because we don't want the egg to curdle, because that would be a big waste of time, wouldn't it? So mix that in, and then put the next egg in, and then put the next egg in. Egg number 2, the final egg. Give it a really good mix, and once you've done that, sieve in the rest of the flour, careful, along with the cocoa powder. Now get stuck in and mix it up. There's a good boy. Now once it's done, throw in the chocolate chips. Don't be a Scrooge, put loads in. Mix it up again. And then don't forget a teaspoon of vanilla essence. And now we're going to give it a real good pounding. That looks really yummy. Now I'm going to prep my cake tins. I'm going to put butter in them, just greasing them up nicely. Now I'm going to line them with some greaseproof paper, making sure I push it into all the edges. And here you see me trimming off all the excess, keeping it tidy. Just pushing down the edges again, nice and neat. And then pouring all of that lovely cake mixture in, making sure to spread it out nice and evenly. Make sure you do that for both of the tins, and make sure you make a good job of that. And that, my friend, is almost the cake done. Now we've got our lovely cake mixtures here, nicely laid out, my 2 lovely cake mixtures, and I'm going to put them into the preheated oven that I did earlier on with my rag. There you go. 1 and 2. Right, now that should take about half an hour, and I've got to put up the decorations and I've got to make the icing. It just never ends. Now we're going to start with the icing. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We're going to do a nice butter icing, chocolate one. You can't get much easier than this. Stand by. Right, firstly we're going to put all of that lovely icing sugar into the room temperature butter. Add the cocoa powder. And then give it a really good mix up. Remember, don't forget the vanilla essence. Now, that was it. Easy as pie. Right. Now it's time to put up those lights that we saw earlier on. What a job. Look at him go. Do you think he's done that before? Steady. Now how are you going to open those cabinets if you do that? That's it. True to form, he's going to stick it right over the cabinet door. And he's finished. Way. Right, that's all that we've done with. Let's get those cakes out of the oven. They look really good. They smell fantastic. Right, okay, now they've had a little bit of time to sit. Just peeling the edges back. And that's perfect. The little burnt bits, everybody gets them. Don't be shy. Now just pour on the icing, just spatula it on and spread it out evenly. Put the second layer on top, squeeze it down and then spread the icing. Now try and make a neat job of this because it is Christmas. As you can see, somebody forgot to tell me. This is one way to get rid of those mistakes. Dress it up with a party hat. Place the walnuts and finally sprinkle the icing. And there we have it, a Winter Wonderland chocolate cake. Crikey, look at the time. I ain't gonna make that party at this rate. Hands off. Forgotten something. The washing up! I'll do it when I come back.